I think whenever you get into a philanthropy, you need to do something that you're very passionate about, or else after a while it starts diminishing. And I have always been passionate about cities and art, and the effect that art and culture have on cities, and particularly individuals and individuals of lower income places. So I have devoted a lot of my philanthropic energy into the arts. We're building a Miami Art Museum on the Bay, which is beautiful, and it'll be completed this year. And creating, and the other thing we're doing is creating residency programs for people to be able to come to the museum and share their artistic endeavors with the community, and also with school children. Now we're having a large fund that is going to allow all the school children, particularly from minority schools, to attend the museum. There's been a proven fact that arts education, the exposure of arts education, has a great contribution to the development of a child. And that's what I've been involved in the last few years.
Okay, thanks. On the scale of things, it seems like we've talked about poverty and education reform and healthcare. Why not those? How does arts fit in if you're going to prioritize the things you could do? Like, why did you choose arts and not some of these other, what some people might think are more pressing issues?
Well, I don't. I mean, I do some of the other things. My wife is very much involved in health, so we do a lot of through health and education. I happen to like art and education, so the programs that I am involved in, and there's some never-ending needs. I mean, we participate in many things, and you just, like I said, you hear today all the great things that are being done, particularly in the UN and the global poverty and global warming and so forth. You just have to pick something. You know, you can't do everything. You know, and what I picked is what I'm most passionate about. And if I can make Miami, which happens to be my city, a better city by providing cultural facilities that make the city that much better, and I can have the population be better educated as to art and culture, then I am doing my part. You know, instead of just going all over the place, I've decided that it's very important for me to concentrate on that one area. My wife, again, concentrates on other things. I think art contributes daily to my life. You know, everything. When we do buildings, we try to get artists to be involved in the buildings to make the living experience there. So instead of having interior designers do everything, we have great artists come in and do our lobbies and our common areas and so forth. I think as people are exposed in their everyday lives to beauty, to things, it allows, artists are just people that express our past and our present, particularly our present, and in different ways, and to allow people that don't have that opportunity for their minds to be able to explore with them these new forms is very important to the cultural development and to their economic development. So people that can think will do better in general. And you know, when I was in the National Endowment of the Arts, all the studies show that there was a huge impact on the IQs and the achievement of children through all the ages, but particularly through the early ages that were exposed to art and art education.